Hello again and welcome to another exciting edition of Westerville Varsity Hockey, coming to you live here from Lewis Center, the Chiller North facility, as your Westerville Warcats take on the Dayton Nugs, the second of two matchups between these two teams. These two teams met a few weeks ago in South Metro Rink in the Dayton area, and the game ended in a 3-3 tie. Both teams looking to get a jump on the other team here today at Lewis Center. The Warcats coming off what can only be described as a brutal loss yesterday, falling 8-2 at the hands of Northern Kentucky. For many parts of the game, the Warcats played very well and played with Northern Kentucky, especially the first two periods. And at 5-on-5, the game was mostly even, if maybe even in the Warcats' favor. But quickly, things went downhill in that third period as Northern Kentucky jumped all over the Warcats and ended up winning the contest yesterday 8-2. The Warcats looking to shake that off and have a much better and different result here today on a Sunday against these Dayton Nugs, as the Warcats' first defeat of the season, bringing the record to 3 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties overall. Again, we're coming to you live. This is SammyVision. Your host, Sam Shalia. Behind the mic and behind the camera, we're going to have the lovely and talented Serena Shalia today. The referees taking the ice, led by Don Koharski and his linesman, Andy Van Helleman. They set the nets up and get the ice ready for a spirited contest, I am sure. The Warcats will be the home team, looking to see them come out in their home whites. And we'll see what the Dayton Nugs come out wearing for their road uniforms. The Dayton Nugs, a team comprised of various high school hockey players from the Dayton metro area, and generally a fairly strong, solid team. Had a 3-1 lead on the Warcats when they were playing previously, and the Warcats came back with 2 late goals to tie that game. And it's that kind of heart and dedication and hard work that the Warcats are going to need to get a result again here today against these Nugs. Taking the bench, head coach Jordan DeJondo by his side. Assistant coach Tyler Murphy. We understand that assistant coach Caleb Kramer is still on vacation. He had missed yesterday's game, not here again today. We wish him well on his vacation. Certainly wish we were on vacation ourselves here. But SammyVision takes no vacation. The hardest working streaming service available to you in the state of Ohio. That could be a little hyperbole, but we're going to go with that. The Warcats emerging from the locker room now, ready to take the ice again in their home whites. Being led out on the ice by number 17, Sean Hunt. And back with the Warcats after serving a 1-game suspension, number 24, Caleb Bussey. I see he's in uniform today. And here come the Dayton Nugs. Black uniforms, yellow lettering, various pants, socks, helmets. Again, as I said, just a combination of different high school players from the Dayton area. So with Bussey back in our lineup, and we already saw Sean Hunt, the first 2 people that took the ice. We'll have to see what our scratches are going to be here today. And it appears that scratch for the Warcats is going to be number 1, Daniel Johnson again. And I do not see, who else do I not see? I'm not sure at this point. We'll let you know as we get it figured out here. Taking the majority of the warm-up so far, number 31, Will Carone, the goaltender between the pipes. It was Aiden Munkovitz who had the start yesterday, the senior number 32, Aiden Munkovitz, who had the tough task of stopping the Northern Kentucky onslaught. Again, many of the goals Northern Kentucky scored were of the power play variety. And so the Warcats got to look to do a better job of staying out of the box and skating 5-on-5, which really they're going to be able to play with just about any team when they are skating 5-on-5. A kind of unseemly outfit by one of the Dayton coaches. If we can zoom in on that, not sure if we can here on SammyVision. Somewhat of maybe a Christmas outfit, Christmas motif. I know it may be hard to see on the broadcast. A red blazer with red pants. Normally don't catch me out of the house looking like that, but to each their own. I don't want to disparage the fashion sense of a hockey coach. And even amid all the chaos and craziness of an 8-2 game yesterday, there were some highlights in the game. Very strong play by number 7, Cullen Hassel. I felt like a very good game by the freshman, number 20, David Reisinger. Colin Fury found his scoring touch, his first goal of the season. And so there were some positive takeaways in an otherwise fairly negative game. As the warm-ups have ended, players picking up the pucks. Warcats huddling in front of their bench. Getting a few final words from head coach Jordan DeJondo in his third year as a varsity head coach for the Westerville Warcats. The Dayton Nugs break their huddle in front of their own net. Start heading towards their bench. Referee finding a few spare pucks underneath that net. And so the Warcats going to start off with their number 1 line so far this year. Top 3 scorers on the team. Left wing, number 7, Cullen Hassel. Center, number 65, Santos Shalia. Right wing, number 19, Cedric Cowens. Left D, number 71, Wilson Cooper Kleberger. And right D, number 10, Andrew Reisinger. And the puck is dropped and we're off here. The Warcats, varsity team versus the Dayton Nugs. Cooper Kleberger sends the puck over, looking for Andrew Reisinger, picked up by Cowens. Reisinger now with it up to Shalia, a little too far for Shalia. The Nugs send it back towards the Warcat zone, but right back in by the Warcats, now giving chase. Yellow helmet, number 8, misses that puck. As Cullen Hassel sends it down to Shalia. Shalia getting it right to the net. Shot save made as the goaltender got just a pad on that. Shalia then sends a pass over to Cooper Kleberger, who was coming in from the point. Now sending it down through traffic. Shalia trying to get that puck towards the net. The puck bounced back in behind now. Cooper Kleberger from the point to Cowens. Cowens was looking to get it to Hassel, who was coming in from the blue line, but that puck never connected. Chasing it all the way back in the zone. Wilson Cooper Kleberger. Andrew Reisinger pokes at it and gets the puck out of the zone. Dayton sends it right back in and then touches up to get on sides. Number 71, Cooper Kleberger with it. Spins away from one man, now from the corner up to Hassel. Hassel trying to feed Shalia, taken away by Dayton Nugs. Shot save made there by Will Carone, his first test. Cowens able to get the puck out of the zone, now heading off for a change. Back into the Warcat zone, giving chase to Santos Shalia. Still unable to make his line change, as David Reisinger and Reed Hinton have taken the ice. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. The Warcats going to try and get some fresh legs on. Here's a shot that's blocked by Chase Nixon, and he felt that. A stinging shot off of possibly the upper portion of his skate. David Reisinger trying to get his stick on that into the Dayton zone, and indeed he does. Now behind their own net. Ridden off the puck. Number 15 is ridden off the puck by number 24, Caleb Bussey. And then Bussey falls down in front of the net. Dayton carries it out of the zone, but an errant pass comes all the way to Chase Nixon from his own blue line. Spinning at his own blue line. Now a little bit of room, brings it into Dayton zone, falls down over that blue line. We've seen that tricky blue line before. Sometimes jumps up and gets you. Aiden Whaley now behind his own net. Spins around, sends it up to Tidd. Josh Tidd on the left side. And Tidd ridden down to the ice. Picked up by number 8 for Dayton. Over to number 15. Now reverses it back to 36. DJ Bridge coming in and then get a loose puck. Owen Hood sends it right on shot. Save made by the Dayton goaltender who hangs on with 14:21 remaining of the first period of a scoreless game. DJ Bridge stepping in to take the face-off. DJ Bridge had quite a few shots on net yesterday as well. And if he keeps shooting, eventually something's going to fall. I think that's the theory. Tidd out in front, backhand shot, save made. And then kicked aside into the corner by Dayton and out of the zone. Now with speed, Dayton coming up alongside the right. Bryce Wickheiser back to defend. That shot goes over the net. Looking kind of near side post. Loose puck out in front, shot, goal scored. And just as yesterday, the rebounds killing the Warcats early here. As the initial shot was stopped, loose puck came to the side of the net, poked in by Dayton. 1-0 Dayton Nugs. Pucks have got to be stopped. Pucks have got to be cleared from the front. And it's a team effort. Everybody's got to be in on it. So now down by 1 goal. Warcats send out Shalia Blumel and Sean Hunt. Puck now behind that goal line. Andrew Reisinger fighting to get it. He's got 2 nugs on him. Shalia coming in to help out to even the odds a little bit. Loose puck now comes free, and the Warcats able to get it out of the zone. Sean Hunt overskating it a little bit. Backhands it into Dayton zone. Josh Blumel up on the forecheck. Dayton from their own zone. Kick pass over to Yellow Helmet. Skating around a couple Warcats. Hard off the boards trying to get his own pass. And then able to get all the way into the Warcat zone. The puck was number 8 just missing a chance to get in behind the defense. All the way down into Dayton zone. That puck trickles. No icing played there by the goaltender. Now out of their own zone. Number 4 leaves it for number 4 for the Warcats. Hinton sends the puck right back in. David Reisinger now from the blue line, trying to turn it towards the net. Bussey picks it up, goal scored, hamburger! Caleb Bussey buries it in the back of the net, and the Warcats tie this game up at 1. And Caleb Bussey with the goal. The assist going to go to number 4, Reed Hinton, and number 20, David Reisinger. With 12:43 remaining in the first period, back to a 1-1 game. And then absolutely steamrolled at the blue line was Aiden Whaley. Puck comes into the Warcats zone. Aiden Whaley now retreating. Back to get it, sends it over to Chase Nixon. I'm not sure if he got the license number of that truck that ran him over. And we may have to check that on the video later on. Might be an insurance claim to be had. So Bussey, David Reisinger, Reed Hinton staying out there as the forwards. Aiden Whaley on defense with Chase Nixon. That puck comes all the way into the goal. Will Carone steers it aside behind the net. Picked up by Aiden Whaley, who loses it now to Dayton. Dayton with the puck. Circling. Sending it to the blue line. That shot goes just wide of the net. A one-timer from the blue line, number 3. Didn't have a lot on it, but it was a tricky floating shot that just missed far post. And they're number 3 again for the Nugs from his own defensive zone, being harassed by DJ Bridge. Number 3 brings it all the way into the zone, but then offsides. That one extra move at the blue line will kill you. And that time it did cause a whistle for an offsides. Dayton winning the faceoff. Now at the red line, dumping the puck in and giving chase. It's Bryce Wickheiser, the senior. First one to that puck, backhands it to the corner. Pass sent across the front of the net. Nobody there, so it's cleared by the Warcats. Colin Fury now with one hand on his stick, loses the puck, comes all the way back. Owen Hood over to Bryce Wickheiser. Wickheiser feeds the pass up to Josh Tidd. Tidd circles it in around the boards. DJ Bridge chases. Couldn't stop the puck. Dayton picks up a loose one now behind their own goal, number 15 with it. At the goal line, DJ Bridge got just a piece of it for a second, but Dayton able to continue it up to the blue line, but not out. Back into the corner. Bridge again, trying to dig it out. Now he's got Colin Fury to come help out. But it's Dayton number 27 with the loose puck. Centering feed to number 5 through the neutral zone. Owen Hood keeping an eye on that man as the puck comes all the way into the Warcat zone. Bryce Wickheiser again backhands it to the opposite corner. Picked up again by number 27 on his backhand. Spinning around. And then a loose puck to the near wall. Into the corner it goes. Bridge steps into his man. Dayton still able to protect that puck and keep it on his blade. And then falling down. An attempt to clear by Bridge. Didn't get a lot on that. Loose puck comes free here. Number 36. Back to 5. Deflected. Comes to the blue line. Kept in again by Dayton. Wickheiser at the corner. Sends it up along the boards. High off the glass. Colin Fury trying to tip it out of midair. And going to get a played with a high stick perhaps. Actually, the referee saying closing the hand on the puck. And so that will cause the faceoff to come outside the Warcat zone. Shalia, Collins, and Hassel back together again. Alex Snyder and Wilson Cooper-Kleberger now the two defensive pairings. Dayton now behind the Warcats net. Trying to get away from Alex Snyder. Sends it out to the slot. Shot save made there by Will Carone as that was right on. Hassel now up the left side. He's got Collins and Shalia with him. Hassel brings it all the way into the zone. Then backhands it, looking for Shalia in the slot. Kept in by Snyder. Good job. But then Wilson Cooper-Kleberger loses it at the blue line. Dayton coming the other way on the right side. That shot goes wide of the net. Kept in by Dayton. Shalia steps into his man. Loose puck. Dayton picks that one up, and now Shalia able to get it on his stick. Has it played off of his stick. And now nice outlet pass by Shalia up to Hassel. Hassel's got Collins with him. Hassel over Collins. Shot! Just I think Collins didn't get that all the way to the net. He was looking at an open net. Great move there in front of the net. Brought it to his backhand. He was staring at an open net. Not sure he got it all the way to the net. Dayton able to clear it. Anxious times there for the Dayton goaltender, and the Warcats just missing an opportunity. Bussey harassed at the blue line. Puck momentarily kept out as Snyder tried to get it back in. Deflected off a Nugs player, and now it's down into the Warcats zone at their blue line. Referee blows the whistle as he lost sight of the play, I think. Or is he going to make some kind of phantom penalty call? And indeed, Caleb Bussey back to one of his favorite places. The penalty box. Referee taking two people, though. One from the Nugs as well. So it looks like we'll probably still be skating 5-on-5. So 5-on-5 hockey, two coincidental minors. And here comes Dayton into the Warcat zone. DJ Bridge, David Reisinger, and Reed Hinton, the forwards out there for the Warcats. Hinton steps into his man. Loose puck comes to Dayton. Dayton with that shot off of Chase Nixon. Free puck. That shot save made there. Good play by Will Carone. Nixon now with a couple blocks in this game. And there's a goal. Scored a rocket by number 3 from the point. Through a lot of traffic. It's the second time he's taken a shot from there. First one just missed. This one did not. He buried that 2-1 Dayton. Warcats find themselves in a one-goal hole again now with 8:07 remaining of the first period. Sending Shalia, Fury, and Tid out there as your forwards. Shalia steps in, takes the face-off, and wins it back to Aiden Whaley. Whaley up to Fury. Fury knocked off the puck. Shalia tried to get that loose one, played by Dayton at their blue line ahead with a glove pass, and we get a whistle, as you are not allowed to do that. So face-off again just outside of Dayton's zone. Shalia, who's been awfully good on face-off, steps in to take another one. Puck is dropped. Controlled there by the Warcats again. But then the puck comes out of the zone. Chase Nixon circles it around to Shalia. Shalia winds up, shoots it nowhere near the net. Rebound comes out in behind, or to the far side. Shalia trying to feed it out to Colin Fury. That hit a skate, and Dayton now able to exit the zone. Number 5 for Dayton, trying to dangle Aiden Whaley. Got it all the way to the net. Save made by Will Carone again. Out to the point, number 8 fans on the shot, and then Tid with one hand on the stick, not able to get enough of the puck to get it out of the zone. Dayton's player number 8 just dancing right towards the net. Finally, a Warcats player able to get to it, and Shalia sends it out of the zone. Number 28 for Dayton, coming back to his own blue line, looking to set something up, turns his back on Colin Fury and sends a pass over his fellow defender. Shalia picks off the pass through the neutral zone, bringing it up on the right side. Shalia trying to get through 2 men, but eventually the puck was taken away from him. Wickizer over to Owen Hood. Shalia tied up at the blue line. Puck comes into Dayton from their own zone. D-to-D pass, under 7 to play of the first period. Dayton leading this game 2-1. Shalia now on the right side, able to get by the first man, bringing it into Dayton zone. Going wide now with it is Shalia. Shalia now behind the net. Wraparound shot to the side of the net. Thought I saw somebody celebrating there. I think it was me maybe. But that puck would not go. Hassel now has the puck roll off of his stick, but recovers enough to get back into the zone and play it again. Hassel has Cowens and Sean Hunt. That's Cedric Cowens with it now on the right side. He goes through the legs of the defender and then is ridden off the puck as it slides to the goaltender, hanging on for a face-off with 6:03 remaining of the first period. Decent move by Cowens, better move by the defense to close the door on him. So changes being made here. Reed Hinton, David Reisinger, Josh Blumel. As that faceoff's won by the Warcats, that shot right off the faceoff. David Reisinger had it blocked. Owen Hood sends it around the boards. Dayton now from the near corner, cycling back in behind their net. Number 4 picks it up from the corner. Up along the half wall, ridden into his man, Owen Hood, trying to get to that puck. But Dayton keeping the puck now on the right side, 2-on-1, trying to slide the puck across. Good defensive play there by Bryce Wickizer, as it was a 2-on-1. And Dayton looking to slide that puck across and possibly had something going there, but good defense by the Warcats. Loose puck comes all the way to center ice. Dayton bringing it into the Warcat zone, number 18, dangling, and then keeping the puck behind the goal line. To the far corner, still with the puck. Cycling it down to the corner. Back up to the point. David Reisinger trying to poke at that. Cooper Kleberger watching his man in the corner. Still Dayton with possession of the puck. Now Andrew Reisinger going to try and get on that number 15 who sends it back door. A little bit of a slow pass there. The Warcats able to get a stick on that, but definitely wide open Dayton player on the back door. Andrew Reisinger up to Blumel. Blumel ridden off the puck and hard. Back into the zone it comes, where Dayton gives chase. Cooper Kleberger send it around the boards. Just hops over the stick of Andrew Reisinger, number 18, feeding it towards the front of the net. Cooper Kleberger clears it out from the front of the net. Now, Andrew Reisinger, long lead pass up to his brother David. And David had the puck played off of his stick by Dayton. Andrew Reisinger now back to his defensive partner, Cooper Kleberger. Back to Reisinger. Reisinger up to Shalia. Shalia through center ice has the puck stopped on his stick and no further. Now at the bench, and we're going to have too many men on the ice perhaps. by the Warcats. As that puck came right towards the Warcats bench and hit Cedric Cowan's skate as he's coming on. That's actually not an automatic penalty, but in this case it was the player coming onto the ice who touched the puck, not a player coming off the ice. And indeed, too many men on the ice is going to be served by Josh Blumel. So, just as the Warcats didn't want, living dangerously here, trying to kill a penalty. Down by a goal. Shalia and Hassel, the penalty killers out. That shot from the point, save made by Will Carone. Shalia steps in, wins that faceoff cleanly. Alex Snyder gets it high off the glass, around the boards to the blue line, but not out. Dayton able to keep it in. Number 3, one of the goal scorers for Dayton, now steps in and is way up on the play, now in behind the net, looking to get out from in front of the net, sends it towards the front of the net, deflected. Number 5 has that puck come off of Aiden Whaley's skate, and then Shalia, a diving effort to get the puck out of the zone. Good play there, good take. Shalia steals the puck. Looking for a shorty, Shalia just hit the post as he stole the puck and was wide in on the goaltender. He had the goalie beat, but just came up ringing post. Shalia again with it. Shalia circling it back now into his zone, trying to take up more time off of this power play for Dayton, and Shalia then sends it all the way the length of the ice. Good job by Santos Shalia as he heads off in favor of a line change. Now Caleb Bussey out there with Cedric Cowens. Dayton bringing the puck in the zone again on the power play for 48 more seconds. Bussey poking at that puck. Andrew Reisner coming in to get a piece of it too. But Dayton with the loose puck now stepping out from that goal line. That shot save made by Will Carone. Rebound is cleared. And Cedric Cowens, first one down the ice, but the goaltender for Dayton plays it just out of the reach of Cedric. Cedric had slightly longer stick. He would have had that. No icing for some reason, waved off. Not sure exactly why. Looked like Dayton iced that on their own power play. The referee said no. Now Cedric Cowens here on the right side, getting tangled up with the referee, it looked like a little bit. 15 seconds remaining on the penalty. The bench minor is being served by Josh Blumel. Bussey gets a piece of that pass, and then Cowens gets another piece, and Andrew Reisinger got a piece, but it's Dayton able to continue to motor that into the Warcat zone. Both teams now at even strength. And we're going to have a cross-checking penalty. What? And Dayton, number 27, going to the box at the end of a power play. It just ended with pressure in the Warcat zone, taking a cross-checking penalty. Not real smart, but we've seen that from the Warcats before. So now the Warcats on the power play. Shalia loses the faceoff. Dayton circles into their own zone. It's Shalia, Cowens, and Hassel. Andrew Reisinger has that puck come off of his boot. And then Alex Snyder picking up the loose puck and losing it immediately to Dayton. Hassel doing a good job of using the body to keep the puck away from the Dayton number 90. And Andrew Reisinger from behind his net. Up to Cullen Hassel. Hassel skating it up on the right side with a lot of room. Hassel's going to take all the room they give him. He skates around his man. Front of the net. Shot save made there by the goaltender for Dayton. Alex Snyder back down looking for Hassel. Hassel was looking to slide it across to Shalia. Intercepted by Dayton and sent back into the Warcat zone. 1:20 remaining in the period. Now Shalia with the puck on the right side. Feeds it across to Alex Snyder. Snyder bringing it up across the blue line. Snyder has the puck roll off his stick and then chopped away by Dayton. And now giving chase is Dayton with a foot race with Andrew Reisinger. Reisinger going to use his body and able to cut the Dayton player off and get to the puck first. Reisinger cycles it back down to Hassel. Hassel to Snyder. Back to Hassel. Back to Snyder. Snyder spins away in front of his own bench. Up to Cowens. Cowens now bangs it off the board for Hassel. Hassel enters the zone. Shalia now with it. Shalia, dipsy dude, gets around his man, sends it towards the net, but it's blocked there by a Dayton player. Hassel with a shot save made. Big wind up. Another shot save made this time. Cooper Kleberger, and then a shot goes in behind the net. The Warcats applying a lot of pressure in the waning seconds of their power play. Knocked off the puck again is Cullen Hassel coming in and giving support, Cedric Collins. And we have a puck played with a high stick by the Warcats. And a face-off going to come back down into Dayton's zone. 18 seconds remaining in the period, 9 seconds remaining in the power play. 2-1 Dayton leading this game. Bussey steps in to take the face-off. Referee didn't like the way that was going. Drops it again. Won by Bussey. Back to Cooper Kleberger. To Reed Hinton. Reed Hinton circling behind his own net. Now comes out to the near side. Long stretch pass up to Caleb Bussey. Icing waved off. Referees say it was tipped. 2 seconds and 1. And there's the horn to end the first period of play. A lot of chances for the Warcats, but they still find themselves down 2-1. 8 shots on goal for the Warcats that period. 9 shots on goal for Dayton, with just the 1 goal for the Warcats. That was Caleb Bussey. And our other scratch for the day seems to be number 8, Nicholas Crone, who I have not seen in the game or on the bench. So to complete the lineup, it's Daniel Johnson and Nicholas Crone, the scratches today for the Warcats. Will Crone starting between the pipes, number 31. And the Warcats come out, now skating right to left in this second period with the long change. Both teams skating even strength. Caleb Bussey, Reed Hinton, and David Reisinger. This is the line responsible for the goal, and Coach DeJondo rewarding them by putting them out to start the second period of play. But Dayton now carrying the puck in the Warcat zone. Number 5 with it, trying to dance away from Chase Nixon. Leaves it there, comes all the way back to the point. Deflected to the side of the net by number 5. And Dayton immediately trying to put pressure on the Warcats to start this second period. Puck comes to the blue line, not out, kept in by number 36. Dancing around again, then sends it back to the blue line, not realizing Reed Hinton was still back there, but the Dayton able to keep it in again. Number 15 slides that puck across. 2 men from Dayton both going after the puck, perhaps getting in each other's way, but back door looked like it was open. Behind the net it comes. Dayton again with that puck. Feeds it to the blue line. 15 then dumps it back in. Number 5, first one to it in behind that goal line. To the far corner, Aiden Whaley now able to strip the puck free. And it's kicked around a little bit, but again kept in at the blue line by Dayton. A lot of zone time here by Dayton to start the second period. Now along the far wall, skating it away from the wall, sends it across to the far point. Deflecting it just a bit was Reed Hinton. Still not able to get the puck out of the zone. Number 5 for Dayton, skating it back in again. Casually skating at times it looks like with that puck on his backhand. Jumps around Aiden Whaley, now past that faceoff dot, and then shoots it up into the netting. The wrong net he was looking for. The referee's saying that was deflected, so the faceoff going to remain in the zone. DJ Bridge, Colin Fury, and Josh Tidd. The new line out for the Warcats. And see if they have any better luck getting the puck out of the zone. The referee had actually said that was in the zone on the first attempt. Not sure about that. But regardless, the Warcats were able to get it out on the second effort. Cooper Kleberger, now he winds up, sends the puck, goes between two Dayton defenders, but well wide of the net. Forechecking is Josh Kidd. Colin Fury gets a loose puck to the net, backhand save made. Backhand by DJ Bridge goes in behind the net. DJ Bridge, excellent opportunity to put a backhand behind the goaltender, picking up that rebound, but wasn't able to get it on net. And now it's the Warcats applying pressure and keeping it in the zone. DJ Bridge to Josh Kidd, back to DJ Bridge, and then to the blue line, and finally out by Dayton, as it was temporarily kept in there by Cooper Kleberger. Number 38 for Dayton spins at center ice, now bringing it into the Warcat zone. Loose puck picked up by number 71, Wilson Cooper Kleberger, coming up on the left side. Through the neutral zone, now on the left side, beating his man to the side of the net. Save made there by the goaltender for Dayton. No icing that time. Referee waves it off. They're not interested in any stoppages of play. Hassel trying to feed it over to Shalia. Just hops over Shalia's stick and then back. Andrew Reisinger takes his man out. That young man did not know what hit him. In front of the bench again. And a whistle. And the Warcats did not finish making the change. There were only 5, maybe 4 people out on the ice. Not sure exactly what the call here is. But there was a whistle nonetheless, stopping play. So they won't stop it for icing. But some kind of fake stoppage where we have a puck drop at center ice. You always know it's a fake whistle when they drop it at center ice. All right, long lead passer up to Shalia. Shalia has number 25 draped all over his back, but then coming in and trying to get onto that puck again, deep into the zone. It's Dayton who comes up with it and out of the zone. With speed, number 27, around Alex Snyder, who reaches out and got just enough of that man to steer him around to the back of the net. Dayton now number 27, shot save made there by Will Carone, who steers it aside. Another shot out in front. Will Carone reaches out and snags it. .13:11 remaining, second period. Warcats down 2-1. Caleb Bussey, Sean Hunt, Josh Blumel. The puck comes all the way out of the zone where Dayton retreats to their own blue line. Blumel doing a good job of making number 3, his counter number, circle back into his own zone. But now with speed, again, number 3 has scored a goal with a slap shot from the point. Able to keep it on his stick and then deep into the Warcat zone. Alex Snyder, head up, looking to make a pass out of his own zone. Eventually gets a puck over to Josh Blumel for Bussey. Bussey then sends it all the way in. The goaltender has to steer that aside. Bussey coming out, sending it right out in front, and then the puck hits the side of the net and goes in back in behind the goal line. Blumel threw it between his own legs, trying to backhand past that little fancy jobber there to Sean Hunt. It never did materialize. Now back into the Warcat zone as Dayton sliding that puck across. Shot goes wide. Chipped up and out of the zone. The Warcats able to get that. Dayton has a player still deep in the Warcat zone. Just getting his bearings with him. Now finally able to clear the zone. Number 3 now on the left side. Showing a lot of skill and a lot of speed so far. He's had the puck on his stick. It seems like the whole game. The Warcats send it around the boards and clear it. Under 12 minutes to play. Second period. Sean Hunt picks up the puck and way offsides. The Warcats are going to have to touch back up. Still offsides as they're making a change on the other side of the blue line. But eventually they get things sorted out, and then for some reason Dayton ices the puck as they were catching the Warcats. Kind of a odd, slow, methodical line change, but not able to make the stretch pass happen, and it results in an icing. So the faceoff comes back down into Dayton zone. Right offensive faceoff dot. Drop there. Won by DJ Bridge. Back to David Reisinger. Shot save made. Rebound. Poked that by Hinton. But the goaltender hanging on. Again, DJ Bridge takes that face-off. Again, wins it to David Reisinger, but this time the shot does not get all the way down to the goaltender. Dayton able to clear the zone. Number 90 followed by number 27 for Dayton into the Warcat zone. Aiden Whaley spins in front of his own goaltender and then forehands that pass up to David Reisinger, who chips it ahead into Dayton's zone. And a great job, it looks like, by Reed Hinton to forecheck and keep the puck down into Dayton's zone. Hinton now on the backhand to the corner, looking for some help. DJ Bridge digs the puck out. Bridge to the side of the net shot. Goes all the way across the crease. Bridge actually did get it past the goaltender, but it hopped over his pad and out the other side. Did not go in across the goal line. And the Warcats with the puck now back into their own zone. Stolen there by Dayton at the blue line. Picked up nicely by Aiden Whaley. To David Reisinger. Chips the puck ahead to Dayton's blue line. Dayton spins around, gets it back to the Warcats blue line. Chase Nixon has the puck deflected off a skate. David Reisinger trying to get it deep in the zone. Didn't get it deep enough, but now steals a pass by number 15. And this time we'll get the puck deep enough for the Warcats to make a couple changes. Cross ice saucer pass to number 18. 18, it's a 1-on-2, maybe a 1-on-4. Hits Chase Nixon's skate. That's got to be about 3 or 4 blocks now for Nixon. Andrew Reisinger up on the right side. Pulls up along the half wall. Reisinger leaves it there for Tidd. Josh Tidd with the puck. Back to the point. Cooper Kleberger. Then down into the corner. Sending it around. Giving chase now this time is Shalia. He makes a Dayton player skip back down towards the corner. Kept in by Josh Tidd at the blue line, but now cleared with Dayton getting it down to the Warcats blue line. Andrew Reisinger, 3 guys draped on him like a cheap suit, and loses the puck, and we're going to have tripping as Colin Fury loses his stick that was underneath the skate of number 38. And this is just not what the Warcats need. Hard to hide from that tripping call when the stick was still connected to the player's skate. So at 9:23 remaining in the second period, the Warcats killing off yet another penalty. Bussey and Cowens out there to help kill it off. Snyder and Reisinger on defense. Alex Snyder did a good job of taking off a few precious seconds of that clock. But Dayton right back into the Warcat zone. Loose puck comes in front of the net. Backhanded it to the blue line. And then Dayton tries to send it towards the goal, blocked there by Caleb Bussey. Bussey now chasing after the puck to keep it in Dayton's zone, but Dayton able to come back the other way. Number 8 skating it into the Warcat zone. Pulls up and then cycles it back in behind the net to the far corner. Number 5 left free, able to send a pass to number 28. Skate the stick, sends it back in, and then out by Cedric Collins. Bussey forechecking, spinorama comes near side to number 5. Circling back from his own zone. Now through the neutral zone. Checked, or a stick check there by Bussey. Did not connect. Trying to go through Alex Snyder's skates. Snyder not having it and sends it back down. The goaltender for the Nugs way out of his net to play that puck away from Caleb Bussey. And the Warcats able to make a couple changes. And now Bussey without his helmet deep into the corner. Showing off the flow. The referee saying, hey, keep the helmet on that kid. We don't need to see that. When those two players for Dayton stand next to each other, I can't help but think ketchup and mustard. Something about those helmets. And yes, now would be a good time for a Nathan's hot dog. Nathan's, proud sponsor of SammyVision. So after all that, nothing doing, it looks like. Warcat's still going to be shorthanded for another 47 seconds. Cullen Hassel and Santos Shalia out there. Referee telling the Warcats players to clean up in front of their own bench. Hey, they don't clean up at home. What are they going to do here at the rink for? All right. Stepping in to take the face off is Shalia. Dayton wins the puck down into their own zone. from their blue line. Number 90 deflects it into the Warcat zone. Chase Nixon, first one to the puck. Around the boards it goes. Shalia pokes it up, but not out. Comes back to Aiden Whaley, poking it up along the half wall. Kept in by Dayton, spinning shot. Save made by Will Carone. Again, not out. Comes all the way up to bouncing in front of Will Carone. And he snags that puck out of midair. And then a little swipe after the fact, trying to get the Dayton player on the heel. Didn't quite happen that way. Bryce Wickizer, Owen Hood, replacing the defense. 20 seconds remaining on the penalty to Colin Fury. Good job by Cullen Hassel to poke that puck free and out of the zone. Number 4 for Dayton from his own zone. Now number 3 with speed and skill coming into the Warcat zone. Looked like it was way outside. Referee saying it was onside. Cleared here by Shalia. And now a breakaway here. DJ Bridge out on the ice right after the penalty expired. Shot, goal scored. Hamburger! On an odd sequence. An even strength goal. Just as the time was expiring, Colin Fury hopped out of the box. The puck went off of Colin Fury. He went to the bench. DJ Bridge jumped out onto the ice on sides and scores on a breakaway. So it's DJ Bridge from Santos Shalia and Colin Fury with 7:15 remaining in the second period. We are back knotted even at 2-2. And the coach for Dayton wondering why or how that transpired, but that was actually a clean change. At no point were there too many men on the ice. Colin Fury just headed right to the bench after the penalty expired, and it was a clean exchange with DJ Bridge coming out and picking up that loose puck. Reed Hinton, Caleb Bussey, David Reisinger, the forwards. Number 27 for Dayton, bringing it into the Warcat zone. One hand on protecting that puck on his backhand, now to the far corner. Still one hand on that puck to the blue line, and then dumps it in deep. Owen Hood sends it around the boards, but there's no winger there to help pick it up. Bryce Wickizer went out to challenge the Dayton player. To the side of the net, that shot. Will Carone not fooled. Number 15 from the point, dumps it in deep again. Puck bounces off the end board, in behind the net, now coming out along the far wall to the near corner. Owen Hood to the backhand, chipping it up across the blue line and now out. Reed Hinton coming on the left side. Crazy backhand pass of some kind to David Reisinger, who was chasing that puck down towards the corner. Just missing, hitting the ref in the ear. The puck comes out to the near side. Dayton, number 18, with it to the blue line. Feeds it out in front to the slot, and good play coming back on it were the Warcats, making sure that nothing was going to happen there. And then Dayton hits number 18 in the head with that puck. His own player, he has nobody to be mad at but his own player. Andrew Reisinger trying to get that puck towards the front of Dayton's net. Dayton, number 15, pulls up on the half wall. Bussey able to get just enough of him to play him off the puck. Cooper Kleberger fighting to get the puck down in the corner. David Reisinger comes in to help at the end of what is seemingly a fairly long shift for both Reisinger and Bussey. Andrew Reisinger watching his man into the corner. Dayton trying to step out from the corner to the side of the net, trying to jam it in, not happening. Turning away from his man is Reisinger, who then is dragged down to the ice, no call. Number 25 with that puck. He tried to send it out in front, and now a loose puck comes all the way out of the zone, and Cedric Collins with speed was trying to be the first one to it. Reisinger helped deflect that puck back towards Dayton's line. Poking at it was Wilson Cooper Kleberger. Dropped it for number 38. Shot wide of the net. Andrew Reisinger to Shalia. Shalia up to Hassel. Hassel trying to bring it over his forehand, lost the puck. was setting himself up for a shot. Cowens trying to dig that puck out, but it's Dayton who gets it around Cowens to the blue line and out. Aiden Whaley sent it back in, but it's Dayton right back down the other way, sending cross-ice feet. Shot save made, Will Carone! And Will Carone has looked really sharp here against Dayton. 4:10 remaining, and the coach for Dayton letting the referee have it. And it's resulting in a penalty for Dayton. As number 5 going to the box, and the Warcats are going to be on the power play. And I haven't heard that kind of language since serving in the Navy. And we're going to get another penalty on the coach. There's only so much of that the referee was going to listen to. And now a bench minor to the coach at Dayton. And it looks like the Warcats may be up 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes. And a little extra stoppage of time allow the Warcats power play unit to get a little extra rest. And so now we have a 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes as they wait to put the extra penalty up on the board, and there it is. Hassel, Shalia, and Cowens now with a golden opportunity to take the lead. Shalia wins the faceoff. Hassel back to Hood. Hood now retreating behind his net to set something up. Hood from behind his net up along the right side to Hassel. Hassel, lead pass up to Cooper Kleberger. Cooper Kleberger to the blue line. Drop pass for Shalia. Shalia with it. Shalia top of the face-off circle shot. Trying to use the defense as a screen. Did not get all the way through, but able to be picked back up by the Warcats. Hassel at the blue line. Hassel trades spots with Owen Hood. That shot. Cooper Kleberger to the side of the net. And then Dayton able to clear the zone. I think the Warcats are going to want to set up a better looking shot than what they got there. They did get one on net, but 5-on-3, there should be a lot more openings than that. Cooper Kleberger now again up on the left side. Entering the zone, Cooper Kleberger leaves it for Shalia. Shalia now over to Hassel. Hassel winds up, doesn't get anything on that, but it still trickles down towards the net. Digging at it is Cowens. Backhand, nasty bounce. That puck comes up over Owen Hood's stick. Under a minute to go in the 5-on-3 advantage. Cooper Kleberger up to Hassel to Cowens. Cowens to Hassel. Back to Cowens. Cowens looking to get it out to Shalia. That deflected by Dayton. Cooper Kleberger to Shalia over to Hassel. Hassel back to Reisinger. Reisinger's shot just goes wide of the net. Cooper Kleberger picks it up at the blue line. Cooper Kleberger winds up and hits it right off a guy standing right in front of him. Cooper Kleberger over to Shalia. Shalia sends it over to Hassel. Hassel from the faceoff dot shot goes wide. Cooper Kleberger picks it up half wall. There's Reisinger. Reisinger, that shot goes just wide of the net. Cowens now on his backhand, sending up to Hassel. Hassel with 10 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3. Hassel still looking. Sending it to Cowens. Cowens trying to get it up above the goalie's shoulder. Sends back to the blue line. We're going to have a penalty on the Warcats, and 5-on-3. The Warcats not able to capitalize, and in fact now giving Dayton a power play as Shalia takes a high sticking penalty. And I don't know what's happening here in the arena, but I'm at a loss for words. For some reason, the Warcats only have 3 players out there. Now Caleb Bussey, Reed Hinton, Chase Nixon, and Alex Snyder are going to try and kill off this penalty after Warcats not able to get anything past the goaltender on a 5-on-3 opportunity. And the Warcats fans a little disappointed at the fact that they were setting up kind of an umbrella power play where they were keeping their distance, they're keeping the puck at a distance and looking to shoot it through traffic rather than getting the goaltender and the defense going side to side, which when you have 5-on-3, you usually try and do. But a 4-minute high sticking, now I'm just seeing this on the board, a 4-minute high sticking penalty to Shalia. And it's Dayton now on the power play, applying pressure on Will Carone in behind the net. Dayton, player to his backhand, now number 15 from the point, through traffic, and that ends up not deflecting off anybody, just goes completely wide of the net. Dayton picking up that puck from the faceoff dot, comes up high on Will Carone, who saves it and then pounces on it for the faceoff. 1:12 remaining in the period, but a full 3:01 remaining in a double minor penalty. David Reisinger out there. Got his brother Andrew on defense. And that looked like David Reisinger, who was able to clear it now to Cedric Collins. Collins with some speed behind the defense. Shot save made by the goaltender for Dayton, as Collins, looking for a shorty, had the defense beaten, then jumped on behind the play, behind the goalie, sent back in. As Collins has to touch back up to get on sides, and he goes over to the bench for a little relief. Stepping back out now is Caleb Bussey. Loose puck into the Warcats zone. Andrew Reisinger shovels it past or behind his net. Aiden Whaley had his back turned on it, so Dayton able to pick it up. Leaves it there at the blue line. Number 4 with a little bit of space. Shot save made by Will Carone. .26 seconds remaining in the second period of play. 2-2 to score. And it's Dayton who's on the power play. DJ Bridge steps in to take that face off. Dayton wins it, and then it comes all the way out of the zone. Not able to be played there at the blue line by Dayton. Behind his own net is the Dayton player, now looking to see what he has in front of him to set something up along the right side. Number 3 with a shot from distance, save made again by Will Carone. And I believe number 3 thinks since he's had a shot from the blue line go in once, he was trying it again. This time, though, there was not a lot of traffic in front of Will Carone. He's able to see that. 6.7 remaining, second period. Puck drop. Cullen Hassel doing a good job tying his man up at the faceoff dot, and then picking the loose puck up is DJ Bridge, sending it down the zone, and that will end the second period of play. Eight shots on goal for the Warcats again that period for a total of 16. And the only goal of that period coming by the Warcats. 9 shots on goal. 18 total for Dayton. No goals that period for Dayton. And as we head into a brief 10-minute intermission, the score is tied 2-2. Again, to recap, Dayton got on the scoreboard first and early with a goal 3 shifts into the game. Warcats coming back to tie it on a nifty little goal by Caleb Bussey, who poked it past the goaltender in front of the net. Dayton came back a few minutes later and took the lead again on a shot from the blue line that went through traffic. And at the end of the first period of play, it was 2-1 Dayton. Then the second period saw no scoring for much of the period. And finally the Warcats, just after killing off a penalty, how about that for irony, killing off a penalty, a bouncing puck came to DJ Bridge, who had just jumped onto the ice and was able to go in and put a backhand past the goaltender to tie it up at 2. And that's where we sit. At the end of 2, we're tied at 2. Starting the third period, Dayton will still be on the power play for another minute 49 as Santos Shalia is serving the back end of a double minor for high sticking. And it was just at the end of that 5-on-3 that penalty occurred. Shalia was in front of the net. I didn't exactly see who he high sticked that gave him 4 minutes of penalty time. But after a little bit of encouragement, let's say, from the fans of the Warcats, Santos Shalia did get in front of the goaltender. He's trying to screen something there during that 5-on-3. I'm not sure if that's where the high sticking occurred, but we're going to take a quick break here on SammyVision. Again, this is Sam Shalia. come on back in a few minutes, and we'll see the conclusion of what is now a 2-2 game between Westerville Varsity Hockey and the Dayton Nugs.
There's the clone and co-loan. Okay, they're very, yes, you're right, they're very, yeah, very, and it's like, clone. So it's
All right, we're back here on SammyVision, getting ready to start the third period of play. Warcats, Dayton Nugs, tied at 2 apiece. Nothing decided after 2. Let's face it, nothing decided after 5. Now 5 periods of play between the two teams, and knotted at 5 goals apiece if you add their first contest. So the third and possibly deciding period here starts with Dayton on the power play for 1:49.
You can stay up here.
The Warcats now coming out and stretching, be skating left to right for the third period. The long change actually benefited the Warcats in the second period, and the second goal that they scored, DJ Bridge jumping off the bench at the end of killing a penalty. The Warcats had just killed a penalty to Colin Fury. And DJ Bridge was able to get in behind the defense of Dayton and score the tying goal. And that's where we are right now with 17 minutes to play in the third period. Coach DeJondo talking to players, hopefully getting them fired up more than they were yesterday starting the third period. Even though at the start, killing a penalty this period, that could actually provide some momentum for the Warcats moving forward. If they can get the minute 49 off this clock and still tied at 2, or who knows, even a shorty. So the referee drops the puck before everybody was actually set. But away we go here in the third period of play. Dayton bringing the puck alongside the far wall, now pulling up on that half wall and leaving there, picked up by Reed Hinton. Reed Hinton now slides it across into Dayton zone and stays in deep to chase that puck down. Number 15 now for Dayton, skating it out with speed. Hinton dropping his stick now, at least the second time I've seen that happen today. Able to recover, picks it back up, and now killing the penalty are the Warcats. Down into the corner it goes. Dayton, and cross-side speed shot, and it looked like it hit Alex Snyder's foot and never got all the way through to the net. Here's a shot, save made, rebound cleared by Cullen Hassel. Dayton chasing it. Under a minute to go on the power play. Picked up by Reed Hinton again, and he clears it into the ceiling. And so that faceoff actually is going to come back into the Warcat zone. So good idea, but he probably didn't want to clear it like that. And indeed, the referee's discussing, and that should come back inside, and it does. Maybe overthinking that clearing a little bit. But still a decent job by Reed Hinton. And he's given a spell now by David Reisinger and Caleb Bussey. And cleared there by Andrew Reisinger all the way back down into Dayton zone. 30 seconds remaining in the power play. Dayton, number 3. Gets by David Reisinger. Now skates it into the Warcat zone, still with the puck. Now David Reisinger coming back on the back check. He adjusts a piece of his stick to slow his momentum, and then picked off there by Chase Nixon, who sends it all the way back down. The goaltender for Nugs now playing it in behind his net. Picked his head up, saw Caleb Bussey charging hard, went back after the puck, played it to the other corner. And both teams are back at even strength as the penalty has been killed off. DJ Bridge steps out again. Now, from his foot, able to kick that up towards the blue line, and the puck comes into Dayton's bench area, out of play with just under 15 minutes to go in regulation time. DJ Bridge, Colin Fury, and Josh Tidd, the forwards out there for the Warcats. Weak pass by Dayton. DJ Bridge not quite up on the play enough to pick that off, but could have been dangerous. Dayton now, from their own zone, just sends it to neutral ice, where Wickheiser sends it to Josh Tidd, up to DJ Bridge, trying to turn around and get something towards the net. From the blue line, that shot. Owen Hood is deflected. Shot. And then Colin Fury is hit from behind. Had to be about 40 shots down low by Josh Tidd as he was poking at it, and the puck was still free. And then number 36 came over and steamrolled Colin Fury and gets a penalty. And so the Warcats now going to go to the power play. And punishment for young Santos Shalia, pulled off a power play 1 in favor of Reed Hinton. Reed Hinton, Cedric Collins, and Cullen Hassel. Hassel down to Hinton, over to Reisinger. Andrew Reisinger leaves it for Hinton. Hinton leaves that puck there for Collins. Collins has that shot blocked. And Dayton able to exit the zone. Alex Snyder has his pocket picked. Dayton coming shorthanded. Dayton, that shot save made by Will Carone. As the Dayton player tried to go right across the goal crease and put something up high on Will Carone. Carone able to get the paddle on that and deflects it up into the netting. saving a shorthanded attempt by the Dayton Nugs. The Warcats now going to be content to leave the same lineup out there. Hassel wins it to Andrew Reisinger. Reisinger up to Hassel. Hassel, little trouble with the puck there for a moment, but he still has it. Hassel now on the left side with speed, bringing it in deep. Now behind Dayton's goal. Hassel to it forehand, pulls up. Comes out the other way to Cowens. Cowens over to Reisinger. Reisinger falling down on the play. Cowens trying to poke it back in behind the net, but Dayton coming the other way now, 3-on-2. Alex Snyder breaks it up nicely. Now coming the other way is Andrew Reisinger. Slides it across to Cullen Hassel, who had to circle back on sides and wasn't able to get back on the play quite as quickly as Andrew Reisinger may have anticipated. Dayton now with the loose puck sends it out of the zone. 45 seconds remaining on the power play for the Warcats. Snyder behind his own net. Up to Cedric Cowens. Cowens now cutting across the ice to the far side. Cedric Cowens on the left. Cowens still with it. Cowens still with it. Looking for Caleb Bussey. He also has David Reisinger with them. Back to Owen Hood. Owen Hood with a shot that goes wide of the net. That puck comes loose out in front. 5 seconds remaining on the power play. DJ Bridge behind the net. DJ Bridge circles around, giving a little bit of room, dumps it down to Bussey. Both teams at full strength as Bussey tried to backhand it up past the goaltender's shoulder. Back to the point, Cooper Kleberger not able to get to it in time as the puck comes out over the blue line. Warcats touch back up. Owen Hood dumps it back in. Dayton first one to it, number 15. Spinning away from his man. Spinning away from another man. Number 15 still with it. Outlet pass on the far side. Bussey steps in his man. Got to be careful he doesn't pick up a tripping call there. Cooper Kleberger able to poke the puck free. And then David Reisinger with a shot that goes behind the net by Dayton. Now loose puck out in front. Number 5 to the backhand, spin around to the forehand. That puck is deflected into the corner. Owen Hood rides his man off the puck. Good job by Owen Hood. He tried to feed it up to David Reisinger, didn't make it all the way up. Owen Hood back into his man again without a stick. Owen Hood leaves it there, and then it's going to be iced. But played by the goaltender for Dayton, so icing waved off. Now, Cullen Hassel, Josh Blumel, Cullen Fury out there. And checking the board hard was Chase Nixon. Dayton keeping it into the zone. Broken stick on the ice. Not hindering play as of yet. Hassel with two guys all over him, but still able to manage to keep the puck down low, and now it squirts free, and Will Carone hangs on. Hassel has a few words for the young man from Dayton. They exchange pleasantries. And now Cowens, Bussey, and David Reisinger, as Coach DeJondo making a point of sitting the senior Santos Schlee after that penalty, has not seen the ice this third period. Aiden Whaley with it. Leaves it there for Nixon. Nixon around the board, a little too far for Cowens, sent back in by Dayton. Dayton having to touch back up as that puck did cross the blue line. And back on sides is Dayton, now into the Warcats zone, number 38. Spinning away in the corner, now back to the point. Number 3, from the point, that shot, goal scored. Second time today he has scored. This time now from the right point, his last one from the left point. But through traffic, able to find the back of the net. Dayton takes a 3-2 lead with 10.5 remaining in the third period. Bussey, Hunt, and Cowens as the lines continue to change here for the Warcats. From the corner, Cowens to Wickizer. Wickizer out of the zone, a little too far for Sean Hunt. Number 3 now, he has 2 goals for Dayton. Sends that puck back into the Warcat zone. Off the glass, The bounce comes to Cowens. He goes through a defender's leg and now out on the left side. Met by number 3, who throws him into the boards. And a loose puck out in front of Dayton's goal. Comes all the way back to neutral ice. Alex Snyder over to Bryce Wickheiser. Wickheiser feeding it up to Bussey, but played there by Dayton. Now number 38 coming, or number 36 for Dayton. Had the puck played off of his stick. Alex Snyder skating it up the Dayton zone. Alex Snyder able to get it in about halfway, and then the puck was played back out by Dayton. Cowens now on the right side, backhands it and heads off for a change. 9.5 to play, third period. Loose puck. David Reisinger hits it off the referee. Good play there. And by Andrew Reisinger, shot glove save made by the goaltender for Dayton, who hangs on for a face-off. 9:14 remaining of the third period. Warcats now down 3-2. Andrew Reisinger at the point, shoots it into the legs of a Dayton player, but is able to recover and get that puck back into the zone. Bouncing puck, now Dayton gets it free. And Andrew Reisinger, good timing, steps into his man just as he's making that pass, obliterating number 90 from the puck. Loose puck, now number 38 picks it up, circling out in front of the net, shot just goes in behind the goal line. David Reisinger, Andrew Reisinger, and a couple Dayton players digging the puck out on the near half wall. Andrew Reisinger again sends a player down to the ice. This time it was number 38, and then he was cut off from the puck. In behind the net, Josh Tidd. Josh Tidd now sends it up to David Reisinger. David Reisinger trying to find some open place to skate. Comes onto the right side, chips it towards the net. Reed Hinton sticking out his blade, trying to get just enough of it to redirect it towards the net. Wasn't quite able to make that happen. In behind Dayton's goal. Now along the far half wall, Chase Nixon playing the puck, and we have a whistle behind the play as David Reisinger and one of the Dayton players getting tangled up behind Dayton's net with 8:05 remaining in the third period. And after all that, it's David Reisinger going to the box.
Isn't he the one that got dragged to the ground?
And the Warcats possibly killing a penalty. No, 5-on-5, but we did see David Reisinger go to the box. DJ Bridge, Cullen Hassel, Colin Fury out there. Colin Fury then picks up a loose puck. Dayton defender falls down. Colin Fury, shot save made by the goaltender for Dayton. And then ridden hard into the boards for his effort. Colin Fury goes down in behind the net. Cullen Hassel skating up, looking to hit number 25 as he had the puck. And now is getting a little reckless here. And Dayton shooting that puck from the blue line, which I believe already we had a whistle possibly on the offsides. And it should be all the way down as that puck was sent in on the goaltender on an offsides, but referee not buying it. And now Santos Shalia takes that face off, wins it back to Owen Hood. Owen Hood has to chase back and get the rest of that puck that eluded him. Now Bryce Wickheiser cycling around to Cedric Cowens. Cowens backhands it, leaves it there for Owen Hood to Shalia. Shalia to Hassel. Hassel now has some room on the right side. Hassel with the shot save made by the goaltender, no rebound. The number of home runs that Babe Ruth hit in his career, 7:14 remaining on the clock. 3-2. Dayton leading this game. Shalia steps in, takes a face-off, wins it to Hassel. Over to Hood. Back to Wickheiser. Wickheiser winds up, deflected by Dayton down low. Cedric Cowens trying to get a stick on it. And then Cullen Hassel skates into Cowens and loses the puck. Loose puck now. Bryce Wickheiser falling down on the play and then reaches back, able to get his stick on it. And it causes an offsides by the Dayton Nugs. With just under 7 out of play in the third period. Hinton, Bussy, Bridge out there. Andrew Reisinger with it, sliding it up ahead to Bussy. Bussy to DJ Bridge. Bridge on the backhand, trying to get it back to Bussy, who was driving the net, but goes in behind the net. Dayton clears. To their blue line, now to the red line. Dayton into the Warcat zone. Sliding it past Cooper Kleberger, now in deep. Dayton from the far corner, circling to the half wall, now back to the point. Sent down low, deflected by Bussy. And now that puck going way wide of the net, but picked out of the air by Will Carone, who stopped play. .6:27 remaining, third period of play. Dayton leading this game 3-2. Face-off won by Dayton, number 3, now back in a dangerous spot, that blue line where he has scored 2 goals. That puck deflects off of Andrew Reisinger, now into the far corner. Cooper Kleberger chopping at it. Got a little bit of it, but not enough. Dayton keeping possession. Andrew Reisinger steps in his man. Now loose puck comes to Cooper Kleberger. Cooper Kleberger sliding that puck up to Josh Blumel, who wasn't looking. And now the puck comes up into the netting, out of play, here onto the bleachers. And the faceoff going to come just outside of Dayton's zone. Shalia, Tidd, and Fury now in as forwards. Shalia leans in to take the faceoff. Dayton wins that faceoff, now back in their own zone. Tidd knocks that puck out of midair, now at the blue line, chopped in by Colin Fury. Dayton from the blue line had a hard time getting it out. Then tried again, try again. They got that one out. Aiden Whaley sends it back into Dayton's zone. Dayton able to get the puck all the way back out again. Comes down to the Warcat zone. Icing waved off as Nixon gets to that puck. Spins away from number 36. Nixon gets it up to Colin Fury, who gives the puck away to Dayton. And then able to close that down was Chase Nixon. But Dayton again picking it off. That backhand shot attempt save made by Will Carone, who stays on his post and doesn't let anything else come in. Couple giveaways by the Warcats, not so good. Line starting to roll now. Now we have David Reisinger, Cedric Collins, and Cullen Hassel. Cullen Hassel wins that puck back for the Warcats, but it's Dayton who ended up with possession. Bryce Wickheiser gets it back, and now to Collins. Collins tried to feed it ahead to David Reisinger, wasn't able to get to it. Dayton is offsides, delayed offsides, which allows the Warcats to exit the zone. Collins now trying to get around his man at the blue line, wasn't able to fully get around him, but the puck does stay in Dayton's zone to the side of the net, held on there by the goaltender for Dayton as Cullen Hassel was coming up on the play. 4:46 remaining in the third. Face off, won by Dayton, controlled by the Warcats. Wickheiser at the blue line. Puck bounces around a little bit. Cedric Collins picks it up, slides it across. He had Cullen Hassel looking back door. That puck was just out of his reach, but it was a good play nonetheless. Cedric Collins looking across the ice to get that puck over there. Now kept in there by Bryce Wickheiser. Good job by Wickheiser using his skates and his size. David Reisinger rides his man off the puck enough that Cullen Hassel can come and pick up the loose puck and send it back down to Reisinger. Reisinger now far corner. Drops it there. Cullen Hassel from the corner. Skates it out of the corner to David Reisinger. Reisinger curls it around looking for Cullen Hassel on the return pass. Dayton breaks it up and sends it into the Warcat zone and heads off for a change. Under 4 to play now. Owen Hood with it from his own zone. Bringing it up to the left side. Comes off of Collins' skate, and again a Dayton player falls down in his own zone. We've seen that happen a couple times. Shalia now with the puck. Shalia pulls up, leaves it there for Reed Hinton. Hinton has the puck taken off of his stick, and Dayton coming the other way to the blue line, ridden off the puck, and Hinton goes down to the ice. Shalia has it in his skates. Dayton picks it up, shot. Save made by Will Carone. Wraparound attempt won't go. Coming the other side, back to the high slot. picked up there by Caleb Bussey. Bussey now on the left side. Bussey skating up, trying to get some help. Reed Hinton kicks it forward, but not enough. Shalia coming in to hit his man at the blue line. Bussey plays a loose puck into Dayton zone. Coming up on 3 to play in the third period. Shalia then is hit high and goes down to the ice. No call there made by the referee. Puck picked up by the Dayton. Now from their own end. Bring it into the Warcat zone. Trying to get around Alex Snyder, that Dayton player, with a long reach. And it goes in deep. Number 18 from the corner. Getting Wilson Cooper Kleberger off the puck in behind the net. Where Shalia checks his man, so Alex Snyder picks up a loose puck. Snyder then goes back into his man as the puck comes back to the point and kicked out by number 3 for Dayton. Back in, Dayton sends it. Alex Snyder giving chase. 2:20 remaining, third period. Hinton, puck played off of a skate. Dayton able to keep it in the zone. Warcats making quite a few errant passes, hitting skates. Dangerous times in their own zone for that, but good play there by DJ Bridge, who was able to dump the puck in. Off the boards it comes. And Bridge going in to forecheck it, forces the goaltender to hang on. And now the goaltender lost a piece of his equipment, trying to get himself regrouped with 2:03 remaining in the third period. Now I believe we're going to have a timeout. So Dayton with the only goal so far in this third period, and that's given them the 3-2 lead. 5 shots on goal so far for Dayton this period, 6 shots on goal for the Warcats. And the Warcats setting up something for the remainder, or for the 2 minutes and 3 seconds that remain in this game. Possibly giving young goalie Will Crone some instructions of when to come to the bench. The Warcats now sending out Cedric Cowens, Cullen Hassel, Santos Shalia, Alex Snyder, and Andrew Reisinger. The most experience and the most points by these 5 skaters out there right now for the Warcats. And that puck comes just out of the zone as Alex Snyder wasn't able to corral. Now Dayton coming back into the Warcats zone, sliding that puck. It goes all the way through Will Crone, but in behind the net. Now near slot that puck by the Dayton. That goes wide of the net. Shalia with it. Cross-ice speed, looking to get it up to Cedric Cowens. Intercepted there by Dayton and sends it back into the zone. Under 2 minutes to play now. Shalia with it. And he's checked hard into the corner. Andrew Reisinger picked that puck up. Now it's a loose puck again. Cullen Hassel trying to dig at it. Comes to the skates of Andrew Reisinger, who's able to get away from one player now. Cullen Hassel with that knee. Backhands it to the blue line, but nobody there but Dayton. Dayton again with the puck, and it's the Warcats having a hard time getting possession of this puck in their own zone. Andrew Reisinger spins around, spends a backhand to Cedric Cowens. Cowens now able to get his feet underneath him and skates it up on the left side. Cowens spins around, trying to send it towards the net. Played there by a Dayton player. Empty net for the Warcats as DJ Bridge is now out on the ice. Cedric Cowens backhands it. It goes nowhere. Dayton now with the puck, looking to get it down. And they do, and this is going to be icing on Dayton as they clear the zone, but ice the puck. With 46 seconds remaining, Warcats playing with an empty net. Reset the lineup. It is Shalia, Hassel, Cowens, Nixon, and Cooper Kleberger, and no, now it's not. Warcats trying to send 7 out there. Bold strategy. See if it pays off. And now the Warcats have 1 too little. And it's Cedric Collins who ends up coming off, so it's Reed Hinton and David Reisinger out there as well. Puck comes to the far wall. David Reisinger trying to ride his man off the puck. Sends it, and a loose puck is sent out by Dayton. Down into the Warcat zone. Just wide of the net. Icing again on Dayton with 33 seconds remaining. That puck got up on edge. And was floating just wide of the net. And the Warcats having difficulties with their line changes. Not quite 100% set on that, but they do have the face-off win. Shalia with it now behind the net. Circling. Sends it out in front back door. David Reisinger will score! Hamburger! An empty net. Goal scored by the freshman David Reisinger. Jams it in and ties this game at 3. And just as we were a few weeks ago, Dayton Nugs, Westerville Warcats find themselves knotted at 3. And the Warcats fighting back. And let's see if there'll be any more now in the final 15 seconds of play. Cedric Collins with a nice move. He's got Shalia with him. Slides it across. Played by Dayton out from in front of their own net. 6 seconds remaining. Dayton coming the other way with it now on the left side. Hard in the board. Players all over the place. Shalia then picks his man up. Over the back he goes. Number 3. Shalia covering up. Save made by Will Carone. And the horn sounds. 3-3. And Will Carone earns the tie. The Warcats coming back with a late goal by David Reisinger.
landed on top of
6 shots on goal for Dayton that period for a total of 24 for the game. 8 shots on goal for the Warcats as they had each period 24 total for the Warcats.
Well, something happened over here where, like, there was a whole guy piled on top of Santo, and he just walked off the ice, bending over to the locker room. Yeah, and he doesn't usually do that.
So recapping an exciting game. Westerville Warcats Varsity tying the Dayton Nugs 3-3. Goals scored by Caleb Bussey, DJ Bridge, and David Reisinger. And Will Carone between the pipes getting the tie for the Warcats. I thank you for joining me here on SammyVision. Our next broadcast hopefully coming next weekend from the Detroit, Michigan area, where the Warcats play in their first tournament of the year. And if everything goes well, we'll be broadcasting live from up there. Until then, this is Sam Shalia for SammyVision signing off.